Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you may notice, I'm wearing some Mulan themed ears. They were gifted to me by the Crafty Poodle and they're so cute. So I wanted to wear them for this video because I'm going to be talking about the live action Mulan. If it's a little loud in the background, that's because my laundry machine is going on and my room is right next to it. So there's a little background noise. I'm sorry about that. Today I wanted to share with you what I personally thought about the live action Mulan, as well as 5 things to know before you watch the live action movie. So a while ago, my family and I actually purchased the Premiere Access on Disney Plus. For those of you who don't know, Premiere Access is a one-time fee of $29.99 on top of the regular Disney Plus plan. Today, December 4th, 2020 is the day when the live action Mulan becomes available to all Disney Plus subscribers. So that's why I wanted to make this video and have it out today so that you guys would know 5 things to know before watching the live action Mulan. So let's get right into it.
Let's get down to business.
Number 1. It's not a shot-for-shot remake of the animated version like the live-action Lion King or some of the other live-action remakes that Disney has put out recently. The live-action Mulan has more of a different take on the legend or the heroine herself, and I personally really liked it. The live action one goes off of the legend of Hua Mulan, and it really shows her journey and the struggles that she goes through in order to become the heroine that she is today. Number 2, unfortunately there is no Mushu in this movie, so there is a little bit of a difference between like the comedy in this film. If you watch the trailer, you can already tell that one of our favorite animal sidekicks, Mushu, is not in this live action film, and we're deeply saddened by this. Again, I'd like to say that the live action version is very different from the animated version, as it tells a different, well, not a different story, but definitely a different way of Hua Mulan's journey. A fun thing to do is if you see a scene or a part of the live action movie that you recognize from the animated and you know that Mushu makes a joke here, or there's like a little funny comment that is added there in the animated, you can like remember that and kind of just depict the difference between the 2 scenes, and then it kind of adds a little bit of humor if you just like played it back in your head. It's funny to kind of compare the level of comedic use in the 2 movies, because with the animated there's so much more like freedom to make more jokes in regards to like the sidekick characters or like certain scenarios, but in this movie there's a lot more action, which brings me to number 3. The battles in this movie are so much more intense, and it is rated PG-13. I also saw online that it's rated like 12A, so anyone who's under the age of 12 is not advised to watch this without parental guidance, because there is a lot of action and there may be some too gory scenes. It's not like very like horror film kind of gory, so I would just want to make your kids aware of that before watching it as a family if you do have kids under the age of 12. Number 4, Ming-Na Wen, the voice actress of Mulan in the animated version, makes a cameo debut in the live action, so just keep an eye out for that. And finally, number 5, the live action does have some old characters as well as introduces new characters, but the old characters have more of a backstory to them, and the new characters that are introduced fit well into the storyline. So it's really interesting to see how the story plays out with those new characters involved, as well as with like the knowledge you have about the old characters. Hopefully that made sense. Now for my overall opinion, I personally really enjoyed it. I thought it was really well directed, and I'm always a sucker for action movies. I am Chinese myself, and I really love the story. I was told it growing up, so being able to watch the animated and the live action now is just both amazing for me. I know that there's some controversy saying like, oh, the live action is so bad, but I personally really liked it, so I hope that you guys enjoy it too. If you do decide to watch the live action Mulan, please let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below, and remember to be respectful of other people's opinions as well. I understand if you didn't like the film because it isn't a shot-for-shot remake of the animated version, but I'm not gonna like bash you for not liking it. Like, we gotta be respectful for one another, you know? I also found out some really great news. So yesterday, one of my friends sent me this casting call for a third-party Disney-inspired agency. They were looking for the warrior princess as well as the Bayou princess, which is Mulan and Tiana. I was like, I'm gonna send in my headshot and resume, and so I did, and hopefully there's some sort of follow-up afterwards. I am super excited because I even talk to my friends all the time about how much or how cool it would be to be friends with a Disney character or be a character performer. And because Walt Disney World is not currently hosting character performer auditions due to COVID, and all of a sudden I got this like casting call notification, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to take this opportunity, because why not, you know? A lot of what the job entails is also like remote with Zoom calls with kids or meet and greets through online platforms, so I thought it was a really great way to incorporate like a Disney lifestyle back into my lifestyle and do it in a line of work where I could also be like a character performer in a sort of sense. Hopefully that made sense too. Again, if you decide to watch the live action Mulan, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to be respectful of other people's thoughts. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace out, kings and queens.